Shalom, back with part 4. Let's continue here. Again, we went to Mark 3:24 to 26. We started at the 23rd verse, all right? And as it says here, all right? And he called them unto him. This is Yahushua speaking. And he said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? All right? Now we're looking up the word Satan, okay? All right.
Strong's G 4567. Satanas. Satanas. Thayer's lexicon. Satan. Satan.
All right, let's get into the word, okay? Well, what does it say here? Adversary, like I told you, that's what Satan means, all right? And I've done these lessons, brothers. We've been doing this stuff for a long time, all right? Okay? Devil means deceiver, false accuser, slanderer. Devil, that's what devil means. Satan means adversary, as in the human counterpart, okay? And this is going to prove it to you right here. All right? He's the adversary of the Lord. Esau, Edom, the Edomite. Remember something. When you read Isaiah 34, 5 and 6, as other parts of the scriptures, but right there in particular, it tells you that Idumea, which is the Greek translation for Edom, the Edomites, the white man, they are the people's curse to the Lord's judgment. Do you understand? His sword shall be bathed in heaven. It shall come down upon Edom, the Edomite, the white man. Do you understand that? But yet you people out here talking about, yeah, coming back to save the world, coming back to save everybody. You're all going around calling yourself, you're Christians, calling yourselves us, that you're us. You've taken our heritage, okay? Calling yourselves, whatever you want to call yourself, the Inch people, the 1948ers, Christians. No, man, he's coming back to destroy you. Okay? You are the adversary of the Lord and of his chosen people. You have to pay for your blasphemies against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, against his Son and crucifying him. Okay? You have to pay for the atrocities against their chosen people, the Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native American. Okay? And all this is fact, and it's actually biblical, and it's in circular history. This cannot change. All Hebrew artifacts that have been found in the Americas, not even in the Middle East. Because we were driven out of our lands. Yeah, the 10 northern Indian tribes were already here before Columbus ever got here. This was all kept from you people. This is in the Bible. This is in the scriptures. Okay, you can read 2 Kings chapter 17, and then you can go read 2 Ezra, the 13th chapter, verse 40 to 45. All right? Yeah, people. Yeah, this is all real. All right? This isn't a game. All right? Okay? You Edomites have much to pay for. All right? And remember, not just the atrocities committed against the Israelites. How about the atrocities committed, against all of humanity? All right? Outside of the Israelites. You got to pay for that too. All right? All right, so the adversary, one who opposes another in the purpose or act, the name given to. The prince of evil spirits. Right, that's you Edomites, all right? You people are into enchantments. It starts with your banking families, your Rothschilds, Oppenheimers, Rockefellers, etc., 13 families in all. That's your cabal, your shadow government. That's the Illuminati, okay? The light bearers on the left-hand side, that false light, okay? And we are the light bearers on the right-hand side, right? Under Yahushua, okay? All right, he incites apostasy from God into sin. You see that? That's who? That's that man of sin that you read in Thessalonians 2 and 3. That man of sin, son of perdition, destruction, the wicked. Okay? All right? Circumventing men by his wiles. You see that? Right. All right? What does it say in, again, what is that? 2 Corinthians 4, 2 and 4. All right? What does it say there? If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, right? In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them that believe not. See that? So he corrupts your minds. You understand with what? With false information, misinformation, with deceptions and lies. That's their strongholds. You people understand all that? You get it? All right? The worshipers of idols are said to be under his control. There you go. He's taking your minds. See that? And once he controls your mind, he controls you. Okay? He controls your spirit. By his demons, he is able to take possession of men and inflict them with diseases. Yeah, he's always done that. All right? All right. All these diseases all diseases are housed at the CDC. All right? You understand that, people? Anything else that they tell you is simply a cover story. All right? All right. By God's assistance, he is overcome. Right. We overcome him. We read that. Again, what is that? 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, 57. All right. Thanks be to the God power, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and through his son, Yahushua the Mashiach, we have the victory, right? That's overcoming them. We also read about it in Revelations 12 and 10 and 11. Again, we have the victory through the blood of the Lamb. It tells you that there. Tell you the same thing. We have the victory, and we're talking about the elect of Israelites here, the Negro, Latino, Native American, all right? Because that's who he's coming back for. We also read it in Revelations 15 and 2, all right? We also read it there, and that's the elect up in the chariots, and these are they, all right? They got the victory, over the beast, right? Its image, its name, right? The mark. All right? And we have the victory through what? The blood of the Lamb. Yahushua, the Mashiach. There you go. All right. And on Yahushua's return, right, out of the heavens, he, right, Esau, Edom, the Edomite, all right, you know him as the white man, all right? He's that dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, all right? He's that man of sin, son of perdition, all right, the wicked, all right, that violent and evil man. That's who he is. He will be bound with chains for 1,000+ years. Him and the other nations, a remnant of them. Because the Lord's going to take out a lot of people, all right? So it'll only be a remnant, just like there'll be a remnant of Israel going into the kingdom, which is here on the earth. All right, so, and then, okay, shortly after he's done his time, all right, he'll be given over to eternal punishment by who? By the Israelites, the 12 tribes. You read this in Obadiah 1:18. He'll be exterminated. The Edomites will be exterminated off the face of the earth, all right? And good riddance. All right, see, a Satan-like man. You people see that? You understand that? All right. People get all that. You understand it? Hopefully you do, because if not, we're moving on here. All right. So again, all right, how can Satan cast out Satan? So it's basically saying, how can the Edomite cast out an Edomite? All right. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. All right. And if Satan rise up against himself, right? Satan against Satan, right? Edomite against Edomite. And that's what you're seeing, people. That's what you're witnessing. All right. The right against the left, right? That's what you see. All right. So if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. You see that? Okay. And what's another one that goes with that? All right. We'll use that to close out. All right. So a nation divided against itself cannot stand, people. You understand? Let's go to Isaiah. All right. The Old Testament. 19:2. All right. And what does the Lord say here? I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. America is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. So it's modern day Egypt spiritually, okay, as well as being as Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. So America has taken all these cultures from these previous kingdoms, okay, and incorporated into her philosophies. And they shall fight. All right. So the modern day Egyptian is talking about Edomites. Okay. So it's Edomite against Edomite, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor. See that? City against city, kingdom against kingdom. Do you see that? Do you understand that? And America's own allies are against America. All right. They hate America. And again, they're going to send the ICBM missiles onto America. All right? They're going to do that. All right? And it's not just going to be America's own allies. All right? And you read that in Revelation 17, 16, and 17. And the 10 horns which thou sawest, all right, on the beast, all right, the 10 horns of the evil nations, the beast is NATO. These shall hate the whore. The whore is America, Babylon the Great. They shall make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Now, how the hell are they going to do that? You think they're going to fly over America, pour gasoline, light a match? No, they're going to send intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, that nuclear fire. The next verse will tell you that the God power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, will put it in their hearts, which in Hebrew Islam, which means mind, so he's going to put it in their hearts and mind to fulfill his will. And they won't be the only nations. America's allies are not the only nations that are going to send ICBMs. How about the other nations that are outside the EU, outside of NATO, like China, Russia, Iran, etc., etc.? Do you understand? Yeah. The Lord's going to make a point. It's going to be overkill, all right? This place is going to be a desolation and a desert, all right? No man will inhabit here anymore. This place is a memorial unto the Lord. Isaiah 34, 5 and 6 tells you that the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, which is a capital in Edom, talking about America, Babylon the Great, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Again, Edom, America, Babylon the Great. You understand that? All right? Let me show you something here. All right.
Extremely skeptical when it comes to government, and I believe that whether it plays out, either way it plays out tomorrow, it was pre-planned for ultimate demise of this nation, because I'm looking at the background of what is happening with Israel and them getting with China and Russia and building up China as superpower, and they're friends with China. And I'm listening to rabbis where they're speaking about how Edom has to be destroyed, and they're identifying Edom as the United States of America.
And specifically American Christians.
This is 2 Ezra 6 and 27.
All right, I'm out. I'm on to the
Evil
next
shall
one.
be put out, and deceit shall